What's up, Carlsbad? We've got a great show planned for you today. To start off, we're going to have a story on a local longboarder named Jack. Then we're going to send it on over to Brock, live at the Magic Window, to tell us about the NBA playoffs. Linnea, what else do we have?
Later on in the show, we're going to have Sophia Tamayo live with Varsity Cheer, and then we're going to have Micah down at the Lagoon Via de Janeiro. So let's go ahead and get this show started, because for the last time, I'm Linnea Howard.
I'm Finley Dykes.
And CHS TV
starts right now.
Welcome back. To start off the show, we have a story on Jack, a longboarder here at CHS. Owen and Micah bring us this piece.
My name's Jack Van Wagner. I'm in 10th grade and I surf in Carlsbad, California. Surfing's just a great way to relieve stress. It's a great hobby and sport to play. You can get out there whenever and have fun, no matter the conditions.
Jack's dad got him to shortboarding at a young age, but it wasn't until middle school that he fell in love with longboarding.
And it wasn't until I joined the Valley Middle School surf team that our coach, Kahuna Bob, taught me how to longboard and showed me how fun it can be. And after that, I just fell in love with it.
Through hard work, Jack has done very well in his competitions.
Just recently, I got second in the state championships for SSS with the Carlsbad High School surf team. And before that too, at the WSAs, the Western Surfing Associations, I've won every event so far, so that's good.
Jack has plans to take his surfing to the next level in the future.
Hopefully one day I make the WSL longboard tour. I really hope that happens, just so I can be known as one of the best longboarders in the world and hopefully be an inspiration to many other longboarders that are up and coming, young, that want to get into it.
For CHS TV, this is Owen Lockery alongside photojournalist Micah Carlson reporting.
Thank you, Owen and Micah, for that piece. The science department is looking for current 9th, 10th, and 11th grade students interested in science to join the Academic Science Club next year. The club meets about once a week on campus at lunch. Join the Google Classroom or stop by Mrs. Chestnut's room to find out more.
MiraCosta Biotech courses are now available to CHS students. See School Loop for the link to sign up. Semi-High-Tech University virtual career exploration events are now available to sign up for online. See School Loop for the link to the flyer.
Now we have Sophia live with Varsity Cheer. Sophia, what do you have for us?
Hello, Carlsbad. I'm here with Channing Headley, a member of the Varsity Cheer team. So Channing, what's been the most different part of this season compared to the last?
This season was different from the last couple of seasons just because we didn't have a full amount of people in the stands and not really a lot of spectators watching, so that was pretty different.
What are you most excited for next season?
Next season, going off of the last question, I'm really excited to have more people in the stands watching and more of a loud crowd.
Oh. What has been the most difficult part of having to cheer during COVID times?
I think the most difficult part at first was probably motivation, just because we didn't know if we were going to have a season or not, but once we did get that season, it was really rewarding.
I'm so glad that I worked on that. Now I'll send it back to Linnea.
Thanks, Sophia. Carlsbad Student Leader Academy applications are now being accepted. Check out this unique opportunity that is being offered by the City of Carlsbad and U School. The link can be found on School Loop.
Juniors, the 2021 to 2022 CUSD Champion Lancer applications are now open. See School Loop for the link to the application. The deadline is tomorrow, so be sure to act quick. Also, all sports played in the new gym and field will now be live streamed. The link can be found on chstv.com.
As the school year comes to a close, high school sports are finishing up with their final games of the year. Owen brings us some more information about water polo.
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Owen Lockery, and for the first time, CHS TV will be live streaming the water polo team on June 2nd. This will be the team's senior night, and they will be playing Canyon Crest at 5 p.m. Hope you can tune in, and send it back to Linnea at the desk.
Thank you, Owen. CEF Student Leadership Council applications are now open. Please see School Loop for the link to apply to this exceptional program. The deadline to apply is June 1st.
CUSD students and parents are invited to attend a series of career panels hosted by Nordson employees to learn about careers in the tech industry. See School Loop for the link to sign up. Now we're going to pass it on over to Brock, all I have on the Magic Window, to talk to us about the NBA playoffs. Brock, what do you have for us?
Thank you, Finley, and good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Brock Sarsmaz here in the Magic Window to talk about the NBA playoffs. The first round just got started last week. So first off, we can see here Trae Young silencing the Madison Square Garden after scoring the game-winning shot with 0.9 seconds left in Game 1. The Knicks did end up winning Game 2, though, to tie it up at 1-1. Now we have Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns versus the Los Angeles Lakers. CP3 actually got hurt in Game 1, which they won. But he had to have limited minutes in Game 2. They ended up losing Game 2, so that's at 1-1 right now, too. And now we have the shock of probably the playoffs so far. Luka Doncic and the Mavericks are winning 2-0 against the Clippers. They went to Los Angeles. They went 2-0 up, and he's been playing like an MVP right now. And we also have the Brooklyn Nets versus the Boston Celtics. They look like a championship team. They finally have their big three back together: Harden, KD, and Kyrie. They just scored 130 points. Their offense is looking good, pretty unstoppable, and they're one of the favorites. And they're up 2-0 right now. And finally, we have the Grizzlies versus the Jazz. Ja Morant is playing incredible. He just got 47 points in Game 2. They ended up winning Game 1, but losing Game 2. So now they're at 1-1 right now. It's going to be interesting to see how the playoffs turn out. These are just some of the most interesting games that I thought. There are also a couple more games that are going on, too. But that's all I have for you guys today. Anchors, back to you.
That was a slam dunk of a Magic Window, Brock. Explore summer internship opportunities on the CHS Counseling newsletter. The link can be found on School Loop. So hopefully you guys take this great opportunity and find some great summer internships. Now we have Micah standing by live down at the lagoon with some updates and new information to share with us. Micah, what's
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Micah Carlson, and I'm standing in front of Bitchin' Sauce's new beach club here at the Carlsbad Lagoon, and they just opened up last weekend and are now open every day from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. for the low price of $99 a month for a membership. And if you don't want a membership, you can come down here for $20 a day with your family, enjoy the nice warm water. And they're offering yoga classes, Hobie Cat rentals, kayak, and stand-up paddleboard rentals. And I know I'll be coming down here very soon. Thank you for listening. Carlsbad, back to you.
Well, thank you so much, Micah. This was both of our last time anchoring, so I just want to say a couple of quick thank yous to Mr. Green, Miss Cohn, and Mrs. Leone for really helping me find my passion in broadcasting and making all of this possible over these past 6 years. And then a quick shout out to my mom and dad for always supporting me. Finley?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my own parents as well as Miss Leone, Mr. Green, and Miss Cohn. So Linnea, how was it anchoring for the last time? How does it feel?
It's kind of a weird feeling. It's kind of crazy that after all of this is our last time, but it's been a pleasure anchoring with you, Finley.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah. So I guess that all that there's left to do now is go ahead and end it with a grin. Bye.
Watching today's live broadcast. Remember, you can follow us on social media and watch replays at chstv.com. Thanks again, and see you next time.